morning.
Yeah, I was gonna be happy.
Yeah. Get it.
But I'm looking 5 doors.
Yeah. I'm trying to finish the story.
Fast forward. I look like him.
That's an earthquake.
Dumbass.
So notice what the color of the door is and be like, what color is the door? And then start saying that.
We're not partnering with him.
Yes, so dial.
Yeah, we're not.
They are.
We can be.
Because they knew.
Alright, so can I get a whoop poll?
Check if you can.
Oh, that's
Every
complicated.
agency can tie up with developer because they want people selling their houses, right? Their projects.
Yeah, so we can.
Tell her, yeah, let's register.
Bro, you're getting fatty, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm fast as fuck.
Fucking sausage legs.
It's not getting all the way. You know the short ones?
You can start spinning.
That was spinning. But yeah, you can just speak all the experience and just talk about like how from one you're getting more.
Yeah, but let me close one deal with him. He's just... I spoke to him, man.
Oh, no, it's not like he's gonna look at your fucking video and be like, why is he advertising it to the world?
No, it's not like that. It's not... It's not...
Yeah.
What?
You close on deal.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. No, it's not about like him watching it. It's not about him watching it or anything. It's about like freaking... I want to do something. I asked him for the gate pass and for the freaking Form A for the town square one. And the guy was like, he turned all religious, like only God knows when it rents. I tried the mirroring
So
thing.
you got the ranches one, yeah?
Yeah, so,
Got the pinches.
yeah, but that, we cannot use that
Why?
because it has to be landscape or whatever.
So
This
when are we
one's-
gonna get some new pictures?
When we go there, I'm trying to finish the story. You won't let me.
Yeah, I know what you should just say. Like, say to him, 1 minute time. I'm not bothered at times square. Let me read your ranches.
Yeah, that's what I said. So he turned all religious. Like I told him that it seems like you're waiting to wait a long time to rent the property. And he was like, only God knows. Only when God says it will happen. I was like, I couldn't say anything to that.
No, it's like, it seems like you're... It's like,
I
oh.
was going to be like, duh. Dumbass.
How are we doing, Chief?
That's good.
Trying not to get my hair cut on this one.
You get AI to put hair on your
For those who are asking, I'm just about to get this done.
Okay, now you can actually go.
Fast forward. I look like him.
How was it good? Oh, the weather in the morning was so good.
It's actually not that hot today.
Look at this.
No, it was so
Welcome
good.
to Dubai.
You got cold water and ceiling.
Humidity.
You see that or not?
I'm here and then Loser.
You got a haircut?
Yeah, on Thursday.
Cool.
How are you? The shirts. I wear a dress.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing? All okay?
Yep, pretty good.
Good.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. What was
Let's
that?
look at the tie. It's Devash's.
Oh wow, that's why it looks familiar.
Yeah. I was just speaking to a guy who's wanted to buy a unit, but he's waiting for a few bits of documentation and also some money, which would help. So things are a little bit slow at the moment. Can only get better, right?
I'm just looking at Sidra Villas. I saw 3 unique layouts. THE, you know about these? THD and MDL.
Yeah, they're commercial, I think, or something.
Yeah, it's close to the other entrance.
Or what were you looking at? Transactions that happened in Sidra? I think there was 2 in your area today, right?
Yeah, there was one for a 3-bed sold for 13.
13 million dirhams.
Yeah.
So that is how much it sold at handover? On handover? No, at launch. How much did it sold for a launch?
I'm not sure.
3.5 million?
Something like that.
10 million more.
10 million.
10 million dirhams. What's that to you?
10 million, that's like endless concerts for me.
Endless concerts.
Yep.
To me, see, I'm not that bougie. I'd say that's 2.2 million pounds. That's the way I look at that. 2.2 million. It'd probably fill this room with pounds, you see.
What would you get with that?
What would I buy with £2.2 million? The first thing I would buy is a property, an investment. See? We switched on there. That was a good question. You tried to catch me out. And then secondly, I would buy a nice high-up car because I've got a bad back.
Right. What would you do with that money?
2.2 million
Yeah.
Pounds.
Pounds.
Not dirhams.
pounds.
Yeah.
So spend it all. I wouldn't say we'll invest. I'd spend it all.
Oh, you're a baller.
What would I say?
What about you?
Uh,
What's that in dollars?
Endless concerts.
Endless concerts.
What kind of concerts?
What kind of concerts are you going to?
Fleetwood Mac.
10? For how long? Like for the rest of your life?
Because the thing is, they barely get together, so.
Oh my goodness.
What would you do with 10
Not even
around there?
Probably Abu Dhabi. I like Abu Dhabi more.
Would you stop working for a bit?
No, because if I stop working, get out of the rhythm,
And even
I'll
out
never
pretty
work back.
quickly.
Yeah.
2.2 million. You can set it up to where you don't have to work
It's
again.
pound.
Yeah, pounds.
Pounds. That's 10
You
million.
can set it up to where you don't have to work ever again.
I can, but once you get out of the rhythm,
But you don't have to work ever again. Why would you work if you don't have to?
to make more.
But then you can like just literally just make more money while sitting at home and stream all day.
Yeah, I can set that up, but I'll still work though. You should have a rhythm to life.
Okay, so if you have 2.2 million, would you still do real estate?
Would I what?
Would you still do real estate, or would you do something else?
I'll still do real estate, but not. It won't be like the primary.
Sorry about my phone.
The primary.
Like as a side business.
Yeah, yeah.
I get that.
I wouldn't say side. I would say parallel
But what?
with whatever I'm doing. Like whatever it could be. I like coffee, so probably coffee business.
Open a coffee shop.
Coffee business.
No, not coffee shop. Like from the farm.
Nah, I would open a coffee
Like
shop.
beans.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, like beans from the farm, and
That's right.
there's big money in there.
So today is actually quite a busy day. A lot of calls to be made, a lot of follow-ups, and then in the second half, Joe and I are heading out to the Dubai Hills for a couple of viewings, meeting up with owners and having a few listing appointments as well. So fingers crossed those go well.
I am making calls, trying to find more listings in the Maple community. Probably going to go to Dubai Hills later on in the evening. And yeah, I went on a walk this morning, so I don't need to exercise tonight. Literally nothing else. Sounds like a really boring day.
But today I just have to follow up with some owners. Hopefully we get an offer for a 60 million villa I have listed. So I want to get an offer on the table for that. So hopefully we get one today. If not, I have other properties to follow up on. A rental, I might rent out. We might get an offer on the rental as well. So one offer on the sale property, one offer on the rental. Let's see how it goes. So hopefully exciting there today.
Good morning. We were just.
Question of the realm.
Rise and shine.
Question of the morning. If you made 10 million dirhams, what would you spend it on? What's that in rupees?
Because they said. Do you know what their answers were?
230 million. Definitely buy a house.
You got a haircut?
Yeah, on Thursday.
Cool.
Buy a barber?
Get a car.
Loser.
What did you lose yesterday?
Hey Morty, where did I miss one? If it's called, you missed it from here. Check it out.
No, you did.
me.
Sorry, though.
No, it's not. I can
Oh, it's too late.
No, it's not. I've seen it.
9:30.
No, it's 9:30. That means it's fine. Rachel,
He lost.
I'm not losing.
He lost.
Rachel,
What's your?
no, I didn't.
How do you know that he lost? That's so.
Because I know he lost.
Rachel,
It comes. It varies.
it's 9:30.
No clap here.
Sorry?
It's 9:30.
Oh, that's it.
9:30 is the deadline.
Oh,
That'd be-
But it's 5
p.m.
Hmm?
5 p.m. deadline.
No, it'd be soon.
Transaction.
100 dirhams.
What did I need?
Technically, it's still 9:30.
Yeah,
I can't go over.
prestigious name.
What is that?
This
Yep.
is the layout for the townhouses in Bilal Gulf.
Wow. So these are your notes?
Yeah, so whenever I'm speaking to someone, I make sure I'm like mark the notes, mark the unit number, so I know it's pool backing, if it's road backing, I know everything about the unit. So shows authority.
Today's a big day. We've got the launch of JGE2
Yeah.
and we got a token, so we're gonna get a token, so hopefully we finish 5-bedroom on the golf course in JG2, and also it's the launch of Grand Polo. We put an EOI down as well for that, so hopefully we sell 2 villas today. It'll be a great day for everyone.
That's great. I could see like the cogs working the whole way through. Nate, give me a summary and your thoughts on how would you add anything or change it?
Well, you just
explain when he had to explain, and he didn't do too much like we used to before. And he did use most of the tools as far as I observed. So
I was going to use accusation audit towards the end,
yeah.
but I don't know.
How would you use it?
Because he went like, well, 3 agents, whatever. I'm like, okay, look, you might not want to work with me, but I think, and I
said,
take
look,
on
man, I want
exclusive-
to be. You're probably just going to think, I want to take
Yeah.
this listing and secure my commission. Yeah, that would have been great.
And like, but I would exclusive.
At least you're thinking that way, you know what I mean?
Agent, yeah. I was going to use that, but then he said something else that threw me off. So I don't
You know what's funny, when you got that, when you started explaining, it's like the chains were off and you're like, all right, I'm going to explain now, and you're happy again.
The part in the middle where you just started explaining, and then you asked the question, I think, and then that was you gone for like 30 seconds,
you were,
and then
you were
you were.
You were like, I'm free. I can.
And then he said something, and you mirrored it again, and then you started to go back into.
Yeah. Would it be a ridiculous idea for me to handle all of those calls and objections and ensure that I get the exposure to the right type? That would have been a good point. But overall, good. I really like the way this is challenging you, and maybe it's not as fluid as you would like, but you are thinking about every single question and point that you're trying to make. So that's positive. Right, do you want to flip it around? Same.
Let's go. But it's not really bad experiences. This is my first experience in selling this property, but I'm aware of the market, and I just don't really know if I'm going to list it yet, because I do believe that there would be an agent who would have a buyer and it could get done as soon as possible.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Very good. A couple of things that I noticed here. So you mentioned at the start, he was talking, and he mentioned, I'm aware of the market. Now, granted, he didn't stop. So I listened to that point and I was like, that's a great mirror. But then he carried on and he said something else. And then you said, where does that belief come from? And I think you could have swapped that question for mirror, and I think you would get more out of it. Do you understand what I mean? So he said, I'm aware of the market. Instead of waiting a little, instead of asking specifically, where does that belief come from?
Yeah.
If you said, you said you're aware of the market, that would be.
You can ask him when was the last time you saw the transactions, and
Yeah.
do a show.
Then that would be good. Another point you said, how long is it since you've spoken to the agents? So I think asking too many questions, this is really critical, because I thought it was one of your best ones, by the way. Don't be like negative. I'm just trying to help as much as possible. So how long has it been since you last spoken to agents? I just don't think in a real scenario that's a helpful question. So I think these questions specifically, I think mirrors will be better, right? Or something that I thought was great, you nailed it, because I was thinking, please say that you might not want to work with me, please say it, and then you said it, perfect timing. But I think you could have given more. So when you said you might not want to work with me, and he said, why? I think you mentioned because I work exclusive. But I think you could have said a bit more and been a bit stronger with that point. So you might not want to work with me. Why? Well, for starters, I'm going to want to list the properties. I list all my properties. I don't do anything offline. Mm-hmm. Number 2, I charge 2%. I'm a full service, full fee agent. And number 3, I only work exclusive. And then I think about the whole thing, I would try, it's easy again, looking back in, but in terms of framing questions, I would try and focus more on getting them to work out the problem with going with a few agents versus me. Can you see any downsides to multiple agents competing over the price on your property versus me being able to control the story and the pricing and have one voice throughout the market, getting them to kind of be like, yeah, it was really good. But again, how do you think, because everyone learns differently, how do you think we can get better at that? Keep doing it, or do you want to have some individual sessions on this? It's like if you were going to start golf, Devesh, you practice for a month, what would it be like after a month? Nothing would change, right? This is about long-term, consistent change, and it's about being critical. So that's why I said you're one of your best sessions this morning, but I'm trying to, if I was just saying, great, well done, we'll learn it.
Low stake, I would suggest.
I think you got to start using it. I think what we need to do is some recording.
Yeah.
And again, on these calls that we're having, even if they don't want to sell, just try and get a mirror in there. Try and get a label. Seems like you've had a tough time with these calls. It seems like you're fed up with all of these agents' calls. Try and get a mirror and a label in every conversation. That's the way it's going to improve.
Reasons why you should not work with me. Actually, 10. 5 reasons. 10 reasons. 10 reasons. I'd like to hear this.
No, it's actually two.
Oh, two.
One is that I'm a full fee, full service agent, and the other one is I only list properties exclusively. I would have to list it to be able to sell your property. So I mean, I wish you all the best. I hope you maybe we can work together in the future, and good luck with selling your property. Thank you.
That's a bit dark, dude.
Yeah.
Is this when you get hungry and you just gotta leave?
Yeah.
You know what I'm about?
I am hungry, by the way.
I know. Do you know something? You're making it so tough. It was almost impossible. But I wanted to get the tools out anyway. So again, in these situations, in these scenarios and situations, don't worry about trying to. Like, I was just thinking it's impossible now because you've pretty much you've shut him down, which is fine. And but you still use the tools. What I really liked is that because he said what you put it back on him.
Yeah.
I loved about the bounce back. I would call
That's
it.
what he does really
Put the
well.
ball in his court. But I want to see this on the phone. I want to see some evidence. I want to, like you said, in order to get better. One is doing it with us. We're all friends here, right? We're all like laughing and joking. It's two is to do it low stakes, real scenarios. So that's what I want to see. But you've got all the tools down. You're really, really good, and you're quick. Like you're thinking really fast and able to pull out different tools at the right time.
I really like such scenarios. I was grateful.
Scenarios. Tough scenarios.
I'm a full service, full fee agent. I have to list the property to make sure that we are getting the maximum risk exposure, but we also list exclusively.
Exclusively. That's high.
I'm hearing them back. we work exclusively to really drive results. How do you want to go from here?
But what's the difference between exclusivity and having multiple agents? Wouldn't having multiple agents give you more exposure?
Would you be able to see the downsides of working with 3 agents as opposed to 1 agent?
No, not in my position. What would be the downside of this one?
No,
We can keep going with it.
Yeah, no, it's good. I've got quite a few things, which is great because you did some really good stuff. But I would say, so you're saying it feels like you've had multiple experiences in selling properties. That's not really saying that's not feeling, right? So when we're labeling, we want to try and label how the other side's feeling. Okay, so give me another one.
I don't know. I feel like
Because to be honest, you have good experiences, so maybe that's not even a point. That's
no, but I need to find out what he's done in the past. That's the point.
Yeah, because you need to find just vision drives decision. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
No. In this case, it's like the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Vision drives decision. Wouldn't it be like if someone was trying to buy off now or something?
Well, vision drive decision. You want to find out like how it went previously. Like, who did you deal with? But he kind of told you that. And another point that I got here is you said, how long would you be willing to wait to have this property sat on the market? I think you should change that because you've used it a few times, but I think you should change it. How would you feel if the property sat on the market for another 2-3 months? And again, you're not saying it as like an argumentative, you're genuinely trying to find out, are you okay to wait? Or do you need to sell? And then you said, would you be against, which was good. You got that in there. I would just say smile, enjoy it. I know it's tough for all of you when you're like trying to think on the spot and reply without like taking 10 seconds for each answer because you're trying to make it a real conversation. But yeah, always do it with a smile, always do it with like genuine curiosity, interest in the other side's feelings. And then you said another point that I got here, I have to list exclusively. I wouldn't say I have to. You might not want to work with me because all of my listings are exclusive. I charge 2%, I'm a full service, full fee, and I can't remember what the other one I said. But yeah, overall, everyone doing good. I want to see some real videos. So let's make an aim to have a video for each person today with a label and a mirror in the conversation. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Might have to help each other out as a team. Alright, TikTok, I've got to shoot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
24 cents.
It's not like 5 coffee beans. No, I'm going to the mall because I'm meeting with clients for Grand Polo. The launch is, the allocation is today. We've given an expression of interest. So we're expecting a call from the developer with some options this afternoon. So I'm going to meet the client now and basically go through how we are going to make the decision once we get the options. Hopefully we do get some options. I think we will.
We're running away.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna be happy.
Yeah. Get in. Where are we doing the deal?
It's an earthquake! It's an earthquake!
What's up? How's your week been?
Really? Is it Wednesday today?
Half week.
Feel- I have an analogy for Dubai. Anyway, what my analogy of Dubai is, it goes really slow, but also goes really fast. And I make of that what you want.
He's gonna finish with 1 year in Dubai next month.
Yeah, 1 year in Dubai next month, but the weeks go really slow, you know.
Honestly, I was stuck. I didn't know what to do with the guy. He was at 2.5, so I was at 2.6, was just not budging. At 2.6 was a good price. It was OP. He just, every time I called him, he was just, okay, just try. Just call them and then call me back. Just try. You know what I mean? So then, this call today, we're meeting to get the checks. He's got the manager's checks ready. In fact, I need to message him now. Back, I'm like criticising myself. So many things I would improve, but that was I was thinking probably going to lose this deal because he's just not playing. You know, he's just not accepting reality. You know, it's just that sometimes you're dealing with crazy people and you can't change that. But it shows that potentially these things can work. So, but another point is that when I'm watching it back, I want to do it again because I feel like I can get a lot better and improve. So it's really important to try and video. Did you manage to get any videos yesterday?
No.
Why not? Do you think? What do you think's on our part?
Not so one good conversation. I just didn't get it on camera.
I think if it's going to be a fresh call, we call it a fresh call, not a cold call. If it's going to be a fresh call, then the chances of it are going to be slim. So I think any client calls, any follow-up calls, maybe just say, hey Joe, can you just video this? Or set your camera up and do that. That's how you're going to get the label mirrors and get the things in, and then you're going to see yourself in action. But you got to do it if you really want to improve. We're going to have to go live.
Yeah, I was gonna be happy.
Yeah. Get in. Where are we doing the deal?
Yeah, 9.5 million dirhams.
Well, Divesh right now, basically, you're going to help. You're going to come in. What could be said?
I would have left it at the 3 options. We can accept it, reject it, or go back with the counter. Go which back to. And from there, you'll understand if he's even in the thought process of accepting it or not.
Seems like you're not happy with the offer.
It seems like
I feel like you're upset. I feel like, label the emotion. I really feel like you're angry with me. Whatever it is, And then 3 options is great because then you're giving them the choice, right?
Yeah, label 3 options, and I also feel like we didn't have context about the market price, so
It's difficult, yeah. Again, I'm not too worried about the objection itself. I'm more trying to see how you're using the questions. What about, would it be a ridiculous idea to give a counter offer back to this buyer to see if he would accept? And then also thinking about the fear of loss, because he talked about, I don't want to lose 0.5 million dirhams, so that's his mindset, which is a lot of people's mindset. When they've listed and signed the Form A at a certain price, anything less than that feels like a loss. But what's also a loss is if this buyer buys another property and then they lose that buyer and end up selling it for. Again, I'm really feeling good about how you're coping with these sessions now. Really strong. I want to see proof that you're doing this in the real world. So when you have a follow-up call or a call where someone's going to answer and you're going to have a conversation, I want you to grab one of the guys. Taryn, hope it'll be good because they'll get a good audio on it, and I want you to record yourself, and I want to start watching those back as well. But overall, I think it's good. I would say, again, with your mirrors, sometimes the way that you mirror is more likely for them just to say, yes, that's right, as opposed to giving you more. Do you know what I mean? I can't remember what the exact sentence was that you mirrored, but you just reaffirming it. And if you said it like that in a real case scenario, I think they would just go, yeah, that's what I said, because you repeated it back in this. Whereas if you say, I can't remember whatever it is, but if you ask it like a question, like, what do you mean by that? Almost that tone, then I think you'll open up more. But yeah, keep this in our minds today. Every time, low stakes environments, every time you're going for a coffee or whatever it is, try and get a mirror and a label in all your conversations. Anything you would add for Nate? Anything you spotted?
nothing specific. Yeah, Ryan really good at this.
All right, you two jump in, and we're going to change it around. We're going to go listings. We're going to go listing. Want to sell your property? 3 agents are already on it, but you want to sell it. And again, I don't want you to be nervous and like worried about trying to overcome the objection and like say I've got the deal. feeling stuck, just keep using the tools. The idea is that you become comfortable using the tools. So look, again, it's not about convincing. Good job, I think, from Rai, making it realistic and tough, which is what we want. Overall, I think it was good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an accusation on this, but I just don't know where to fit it in. I feel like I could have fit it
Well,
in.
the application audit, when you're talking about, look, you're probably going to think that I'm being a greedy, typical real estate agent that just wants your commission. You're probably going to think that I don't really care about you or your price, your property. But the fact of the matter is, if we have exclusivity, which is how I work, it means that I have the freedom to go to the entire market. When you're choosing 3, you're really just limiting yourself to those 3 because they're not going to share. Yeah. Because there's the chance that they could lose the deal. It's just the mentality that agents have. And I'm not pushing you to do it. I'm just showing you how it is. But, I'm sure you can see the downside to just having those 3 people that are going to be fighting for your listing as opposed to 1 that can really get the maximum amount of exposure, which is going to get you the best price. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Because we don't want to explain, but you got to it's not like explain. It's like he says in the book, where you go over to the other side of the road, you put the arm around and you say, look, there's a pothole, there's a puddle, there's a fence, whatever it is. Now, which way do you want to go? And let's go together. That's what it is. You're going over to them and you're saying, look, you're choosing 3 agents. This is why it might be a mistake. I'm not saying come just do what I say. I'm showing you what it's like, and then no pressure. I work exclusive and I charge 2%. If you really think that could work, then let's go ahead and let's get it sold.
I thought I didn't like there was one bit I didn't like about mentioning other agents and fighting and competing. I understand why you mentioned it, but I think you're explaining too much there, if I'm being honest.
So I have to give context.
So context in a way that's not like too coming across as too like negative, so that it's like obviously this guy is just slating the other agents so that he can get my listing. More in a way of saying, look, this is what happens in the market.
But that's why I did, because I asked him. He didn't give me any context for like why 3 agents would be bad, so I have to give him more context.
I know, but I think it's the way you say the context. So it's like tonality. It's like you're aggressive and you're like, I would say, assertive, a natural born assertive. That's your type, which is great. I think it's better to be that. I think it's easier if you have that naturally to then tone it down and be the other side. But I think in this situation it can come across as the guy's only telling me this because he wants me to go with him. So it's hard to put your finger on it and say how to do it.
Maybe an acquisition audit before I go.
Yeah, maybe an acquisition audit. So there's like, put it out there before you start to think this. I'm going to tell you what you're probably going to think. When the guy's talking, eye contact. I need you to be focused, because the guys on the outside, almost more important on the guys on the inside, because when they're in it, it's hard for them to see. You need to help. Like, you've let him down now because he really wanted some.
His mirrors were good. I noticed that.
I like the fact of the control. Pardon? I'm liking the fact that he's able to take the control back. Yeah. That's, I think, very important, because I questioned him and he just took the control back and asked me a question, which I think is very important.
The way that you said, how long do you want a property to sit on the market? I just feel like if you came in hot with that, it's a bit too obvious, it's a bit too bait, we would call it. So it's like the way that you want, what you're trying to say is, you don't just, the idea is that you're saying that because you want them to realise that maybe they're better off to work with you than let it sit on the market. Mm-hmm. But I think it just needs to be a little bit softer, because if you came in hot with that from the start, they're going to be like, this guy's just, it's like a closing question. And again, I think you need to give an accusation audit before you deliver that. Otherwise, it's going to become too kind of pushy. But better that you have those conversations than not, which is what you've got. But yeah, all good. I really want to get some videos.
So all the tools, she's using them all.
Yeah, it's tonality, using the right way, but your mirrors are there. Everything's really good. We need to watch the masterclasses. They're so good, honestly. I think the only way this is going to work for the next couple of months if we're all in. So it's rereading the points. Great thing to do is to put the book into ChatGPT and get the points rather than reading we've hopefully read the whole book by now, but then putting in the points and reading those points, before your meeting. Just have it on your notes, go through what you want to be doing in that meeting. Writing down before the calls, thinking about how can I, on this specific situation, what are the good questions to ask? You've got to prepare, because it's not automatic for anyone, including myself. Right now, it's not subconscious, it's very conscious. You're having to think about everything you say, so help yourselves, write it down. But all good. Thanks, TikTok. Juggling the calls, lots of calls. Rachel's keeping up with the fires, making a fortune in this practice.
I was going to get one yesterday, but I just could be asked. It's like Bill. Yeah, basically, yeah. No, but this one is synthetic leather. I'm going to get a real leather one. I'd gotten this for a wedding, actually. I used to never wear formals, right? So I just got one for a wedding that I have to wear. So.
And you're on probation for 6 months technically. So if you leave in that time, they then start to bounce back all the payments that they made for you. So you don't pay anything for the insurance up front, but then you pay them when you do deals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So like if I did a deal, some money comes out of that to pay for like my visa,
in installments.
yeah. Which I've done the deals, so I don't actually understand how.
Yeah, should have came out already.
Yeah, no, it has. They have, because they take half your money off you and more. I don't know if it's because I left in that time. I'm not sure.
It is because you left before.
Yeah, I know, but then it doesn't make sense because what are they trying to charge me for? I don't get it.
Call him out for running away.
What was that?
Now just put subtitles of the most random shit.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? How's it going?
All good.
All good. What's your update for today?
Just got a listing.
I'm close to having a listing
Where?
in Harmony.
Is it for rental or sale?
Rental, but it's not for now. It's for a month later.
Oh, okay, nice. Where is it? What is the property about? Like,
It's all standalone, so it's huge. It's massive. It's like Sidra,
oh, okay,
but a little bit bigger.
nice.
Yep.
What about you? What's your update?
Just got a listing.
Oh.
110, 3-bed, Eland townhouse. 6 listings in 1 month.
It's gonna rent and start a place.
What are we doing, Devesh?
We're just driving up to an owner's house. He wants to rent his house. So we've had a couple of viewings in the morning, and now we're just on our way to have another one. So we've gotten a few offers on this one. It's at a very good price. It's a 2E, and it's priced really well. It's in really good condition as well. He's willing to leave the furniture if the tenant wants it, or if they want to take it out. So yeah, really good client. We have a good relationship with them, so it's been really good. So hopefully it closes today.
Tell me about the 2E. What does 2E mean?
So 2E is a 4-bed. It's an end unit. This one does not have that much of a bigger plot. It's back to back, but he's still priced it pretty fair. So it should move fast. And with the amount of viewings we've had and the offers that are coming in, it will move fast. Not too long before it's gone. So yeah, fingers crossed. Today it goes.
Everything.
I think it was one of my more natural.
It's your tone.
I know an Indian when I see one. What? Didn't he say that? He's transracial. He did say that though.
Good morning. Good morning.
You good?
Yup. How's it? You dropped your kids to school?
Yeah, kids to school. Traffic's unbelievable these days. It's crazy.
True.
To do.
What are we doing today?
Today, I've got to quickly get ready for the live that's joining. Then I've got meeting at 10:30 in Jumeirah. Then back to the office. Got to catch up with all the owners that we are representing in the Kempinski that want to resell their properties. And then I've got a meeting in the marina about a new project potentially in Dubai South at 2 o'clock. And then I've got to put the check in the bank. I went to 2 ATMs yesterday, and both of them didn't work. So annoying. Wasted so much time.
It was actually very good. So now we have to find another option as well, but specifically in Maple 3. He won't like anything in Maple 1 or 2.
Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, yeah, I agree. The look of Maple 3 is much nicer.
I've been viewing with his wife already somewhere, so I'm not sure what happened, why she didn't come. But he messaged me just saying, I want to view again. I tried to speak with the owner, but she got a decent offer yesterday for 1 check, whereas this client's a 4 check client. So obviously she's taken that. She said it doesn't go through. So we'll just have to try and find another option. But it was a good price for a 2E. It was well landscaped, really well garden. The back, like trees and bushes and stuff.
Brings it back to back. It's got the small path in between.
Yeah.
Not
The
that
fence, you know the fence, yeah, the fencing. But in Maple Freed's great fencing, so actually it was quite nice. But also they had like all the trees and stuff up. We'd been planted in the garden, so you couldn't actually see behind that garden. It was like you wouldn't know.
Private,
But
yeah.
it was pretty private for back to Valley.
Nice. Nate, how was your day?
Oh, good. Okay. I spoke with somebody who wanted to rent their Harmony.
Yeah.
But no, it's after 2 months, but still something.
So today, I think just let's do three listings. Yeah. What are you mainly focusing on now, sales-wise? Area, Sidra? Maple. Okay, 4 beds.
Anything we can get.
Okay, so it's a 4 beds. Yeah, 4 beds. Maple. Price-wise, what is it?
587.
587. Okay, so you got scenario. Let's go again. Remember what we want to hear, we want to see. Bring out the tools. Okay, that's what the aim of this is.
Look, let's meet over a coffee. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Let me show you what we've done. We're a small boutique agency, which means that we actually have the resources and the time that we can put in to getting this house sold. I can show you all the data that we have of what we've done, how many people we've reached, how many qualified buyers come out of that. Then we can see from there.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Okay, Friday 3 p.m.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love it.
What do you think was good about it?
Everything.
Everything.
I think it was one of my most natural, not thinking way too much. I wasn't expecting for him to say anything. I was just having I feel like this was the most natural conversation. Yeah. Accusation audit.
Yeah,
You did the accusation.
a little bit of explaining. See you again. Yeah.
Again, when we're explaining, it's not a case of just saying like how you feel or how it is. You're just coming across in a way that you're just showing how it
I'm just thinking
is.
context. Like the way I gave him like a 2-liner.
And then always giving them the decision.
Yeah.
This label was.
How would you feel comfortable moving forward here? How
said-
would you want to go
I think you
forward?
said you're not in a hurry to sell.
Yeah.
Or you're not in a rush to sell.
So it seems like you're willing to wait a bit longer.
Yeah.
So when you said I'll go with the 3 agents for a bit.
Insane. The best.
Yeah.
So yeah, would it be ridiculous for me to assume that having one agent can actually create a higher amount of exposure in comparison to using 3 agents?
It started really well. I thought it was the best start. It was good. A lot of mirrors, and then you give some good labels. I don't know. I think maybe just the way that you led the conversation made it difficult. But what I would add is an accusation audit when you explain, before you explain about the negatives of 3 agents. Give the accusation audit, brace them, so that they don't feel like you're just trying to get a listing without you already saying that they're going to feel that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it was good. Nate, I'm going to have to go, but you can carry on. One thing I want today is live videos. So how are we going to do live videos?
For an example, yesterday we went for a viewing. This is a lady I've spoken to before as well, and I'd given her a call and a message, no reply. And we knew her house was up for renewal and that she was looking for a new tenant. He messaged her, she replied right away. So
Yeah, this guy's got the car.
yeah, and it wasn't like I've sent her like a lot of messages.
Online, you're full.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the calls, so that would need to label the mirror. I'm not talking about your experience with one lady who doesn't like you. I'm trying to say, when you've got a call, I wanted to deal. So Taryn, if you can help out with you around today,
Yeah.
let's try and, we might have to set it up because the guys are not doing it. So we might have to actually plan a time and get 5 people that you need to speak to and actually call. And again, I just want to hear mirrors and labels in the calls because I really want to see how you do it on real situations. Okay?
That was your best though today. That was really good.
What? With you?
No, the one you did.
Yeah, with Joe.
But the thing is, like you said,
This guy's clip forming right now.
yeah, this guy's.
Yeah.
He's doing
He's doing
this clip.
You edited it, and then you might not want to work with me. And then you guys went on for like 5 minutes. Like I zoned out after that.
Let's have a fine, Rachel.
Yeah.
Oh, zone out, fine.
15
Lane
minutes.
changing.
How was India versus UAE?
Oh, amazing. Full match lasted 2 hours. The walk from my parking to the stadium lasted longer than the second innings.
What time did you get home?
Like 9 p.m.
Really? What time did it end?
8:20.
Oh, what time did it start?
6:30.
How many overs?
20. But UAE got all out.
Oh.
And India finished in 4 overs. Bro, it was a joke. It was a joke of
How much did you spend for this ticket?
50 dirhams. So it was fine. Yeah.
I can't believe they're doing the World Cup in US next year.
Or generally. I don't know if you can record this and put on the vlog,
So
but
cooked, yeah.
I would be cacking myself.
I was reading some article wherein a guy has been involved in either 14 murders or 14 gun shootings. Yeah. And he's out. He's not in jail.
No. If you do something to someone, like unless he's hiding or he's not caught, it's very dangerous.
Bro, even with Charlie Kirk, like the suspect is already out. He's not in custody.
No, they didn't catch him yet. They're saying it's that old guy, but they're not sure yet.
Let's go cricket.
I was shooting the press conference.
Press conference.
Yeah.
What press conference?
For Asia Cup, the thing that they were showing.
Asia Cup. Oh yeah, that's soon. Do you know what is racist? You said I'm racist.
Other racist.
That's good.
Why would that be racist?
Yeah.
Because that is.
I'm falling out. I'm
It is no,
But
no,
he's
what
been
it
saying
is.
he's racist.
What
but,
it
like,
is.
it's his own people he's talking about. So how can he be racist?
I'm gonna say anything offensive just because I said the Indian, you know.
Yeah, but the way you say it,
It's your tone.
I know an Indian when I see one.
What?
What? didn't he say that?
He's transracial.
He did say that though.
I didn't say that.
Gaslighting us.
I did not say it like that. Why did you tell the camera about that how smell like yesterday? Like shit.
But what was the question you asked earlier? What do Filipinos smell like?
I don't know what that means. Someone said that it makes there's a Filipino smell.
Oh, wait, no, you said that.
I said that,
Yeah.
yes.
What did he
I
say?
know my people.
What did he?
They smell like soap and shampoo.
That's true.
You know how the topic came up?
What did
I don't know, like, really nice laundry scent, like Downy.
Yeah. They smell like Downy.
Yo, Downy.
How have you smelled laundry? How have you smelled their laundry?
No, I did it. This guy.
Where is it?
That's good news.
So what's so important about this?
It's very nice coffee. I like sweet coffee.
From Malaysia.
Oh, that's racist as well. You said Filipino.
I like it. I thought it. Bruh. Not everything is freaking racist.
One piece is open. I'll put one green stainless. Yeah.
One of the videos also
have to be like your
Where are we? What are we doing?
going to solve
For?
just a little briefing for this guy and this guy. Hopefully it's the other one.
Hopefully.
One of the viewings we had yesterday, they're not ready to make a decision, and the landlord has gotten an offer on the table, so she's probably going to take that one.
Really unfortunate timing, I think.
Yeah, so there's going to be high demand.
Which unit is it? How much is it priced at?
It's in Maple 3. It's a 4-bed 2E, and it's listed for $275. It's pretty good.
Great price.
What are we getting?
We're getting coffee and water. You guys want some?
I think they do.
So, how's it going?
How's it going for you?
It's going good. It's going. Thanks for picking up.
How's your socials?
Good. I posted a video the other day, the day before yesterday. It's doing good. It got over 100K.
Is that what?
Okay.
Oh wow. Is that what you expected for that?
Yeah. I thought it might not go viral. I didn't care if it was going to go viral, but it was very informative. People liked it. Good.
Tell them to check it out.
Yeah, check it out on my TikTok. It's analogy about listing with your agent. So.
Only on TikTok?
And Instagram. Dubai Hills Nate, guys. Don't forget.